sustaining the brand, and what are the different tools which are being used by the marketers under IMC. We will also have a look at buzz marketing, which is one of the contemporary tools which is being used by marketers at large. Now let's have a look at the role of IMC in branding. Now what is branding? Branding helps the companies to make their products much more identifiable and much more related to the customers. We all know what is the stage today in the market about the competition. It is so intense that it is really difficult for the marketers to find a space and to find the customers for their individual products. In fact, customers are so much bombarded with the information on everyday basis that they are also finding it very hard to favor a particular brand or a product. So here IMC comes into the picture. The very first role which IMC plays is sustaining brand identity and brand equity. Now there is a long process of developing the brand, of adding the equity or the power to the brand, and it is helped mostly by IMC, or we can say advertising, sales promotion and other things which marketers keeps attending to when they are putting their product towards the customer or in front of all the audience in the market. Sustaining brand identity is also important because when you develop a brand over a period of time, attracting and retaining the customer to keep liking that brand and to be attached with brand for a longer period is immensely important, and that actually gives quite a addition to the brand equity of that particular product. So marketers are actually trying to use all the channels, all the communication tools to help in building the brand equity of their product over the period of time. Then comes competitive advantage. Definitely, every marketer in the market field is looking at their product and their market position. And when you see a particular communication number of times, the customer starts thinking, probably this product is much more in demand. And that is how it is most favored by most of the customers. And that is how competitive advantage plays the role. And it also attracts the customer's attention at all points of time, be it advertising, be it sales promotion or any other form of integrated marketing communication. So these aspects are becoming very critical for me as a customer to decide which product I should go for, which product I should buy, or how many times should I buy, and should I keep attached myself to this particular brand or should I switch to the next brand which is available in the market. So when IMC is into the picture and it keeps reminding you, no, this is the best brand or this is the best marketer or this is the best organization, you tend to rethink, you tend to revise your decision. And this is also supported by different reports which are being coming in the newspaper or in other mediums. So let's have a look at the world's 10 most valuable brands as per the brands report. And number 1, we have Amazon with the brand value of $315.5 billion. Second number is of Apple, which is having the worth of $309.5 billion. And we have Google at the third place, followed by Microsoft, Visa, Facebook, Alibaba, Tencent, McDonald's and AT&T. If you look at the brand value of all these brands, it is not constant. It keeps changing every year depending upon the branding of these products or these brands by the respective marketers and how much customers have trust and credibility of this brand is built over that. So how these brands are made and how marketers actually come into the action to create the brand and sustain these brands. There is one tool which is often used by marketers nowadays called buzz marketing. We have the example of Vespa Motor Scooters importers, Piaggio USA, when they hired a group of attractive models to find a right cafe in the city around Los Angeles and to connect to the people over coffee and to discuss about the brand and generate the buzz for the European bikes. This was something which created the right mood, the right kind of attitude and the right people which got connected, and they were actually talking about the product in the minds of the customer. So here we see the buzz market is all about making your product so much important and talked about by different set of customers that it really makes others curious about the product and the brand. Marketers are turning their brands into carefully guarded secrets that are revealed to only a few people in each community. This was what exactly happened when Vespa was doing the buzz marketing for their bikes. And these cultivated recipients of brand messages, they become very powerful carrier of the messages, and then they spread the word to such an extent that the market is only talking about that product for a long time. And this is how the product becomes very valuable and people start trusting also, because when once your referrals are also using the same product and you are talking about the same product and it is visible everywhere, it actually attracts you and it gives you the input which is required, and it makes the brand for a particular period of time in the mind of the customer. So buzz marketing is something which is also considered as a powerful tool in IMC nowadays. So friends, today we have seen what is the role of IMC in branding and what is buzz marketing. How marketers are making use of these aspects to reach out to the customers in the most effective way.